we gotta film a video real quick. Come back in 10 minutes. Can you come back in 10 minutes? Thanks. Okay.
Sorry. Just project. You'll be fine.
Just talk loud.
Okay. So Home-WoodStock actually started as my high school graduation party in 2004. You know, my dad just got a cover band to come and play, and like a bunch of my favorite friends showed up, and some of my friends from high school showed up, and we had such a good time the first year it happened that we decided to just keep the ball rolling. My dad was like, "Yo, that was really awesome. Let's get some more bands to play. We know tons of musicians. You know, we know lots of people that just want to hang out and barbecue for the day."
I said I'm coming here, rocking my world, making a sound that when something live. Just give it a blow, blow.
The 8th one that we've done so far, and we've had a lot of bands come through here. We've had Distorted Penguins play before they broke up. Ryan was in a band that got signed by Capitol Records. They were known as Blood Street at the time. Ryan's his own man right now, so.
Fucking down on me, fucking down on me.
Since then, we've got 5 bands playing today. Julian Fulton and Zombie Gospel are showing up today, and so is Woodfish, a very popular local band. And this is the first year that we've actually charged admission, and I think considering that we've done 7 years of no admission, free food, free booze, and just free music, I think $10 isn't asking very much.
Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention, something. Cause I'm holding me tightly, like a Hoffman, Kelly and Night.
I think one year, I don't even remember when it was, must have been when we were in high school. It just kind of happened. They're like, hey, my dad's having this big party. And that happens, I guess.
You need some help?
So, no, I'm good.
Okay.
So anyway.
So anyway.
We started having this party and it just evolved, and like every single year we just keep having it. It keeps getting bigger. And this year is kind of special because I think like Art and Ryan are moving to Atlanta soon. So I think we kind of want to have like a little sign-off party for them. But it's always been big like this, and we just keep adding bands every year.
We got a couple of years in between where it was the bands were kind of lean, and you know, Art and his friends were away at college, and it was a little bit more sparse than it is now. But like the last 3 years, it's really grown. It's really grown. We had 1 year where it was almost like Watkins Glen. I got pictures of it. There was like probably 14 musicians playing at one time. 2 drummers, a horn section, backup singers, a percussion section, keyboard player, 3 guitar players, a bass player. It was crazy.
What is your like fondest memory?
Oh,
of
that's easy.
Home-WoodStock?
That's easy. There's no comparison. The second year that the Distorted Penguins played here, if you actually go on YouTube, there's a video of it. They were playing "I Want You Back" by the Jackson 5, and there was we had a rap group actually play before them, 2 hip hop guys, and when the Distorted Penguins started playing "I Want You Back," the hip hop guys and their posse that they brought with them started dancing like. I don't want to say it wasn't break dancing, but I mean just like synchronized dancing almost. I can't explain it, but it's on video. You see it. And as this was happening, the police were at the front door. And I have a policy with all my neighbors. I go to all my neighbors. I tell them I'm having the party. This is the day I'm having the party. You know, if there's any problems, come to knock on my door. Don't call the police, and I'll shut it down. Because I'd rather have happy neighbors than a good party. Because I'm with them all year long. So. Somebody says the cops are at the door. So I go to the door, and the cop says, you know, we got to complain about the noise. And I said, that's weird. Why would anybody call the police? I said, I tell all my neighbors if they have a problem, come and see me, and I'll shut it down. And it was a woman. She said, it wasn't your neighbors that called the cops. I said, who called the cops? She said, the people that live across from the high school on Atlantic Ave. And I went, you know, actually, so that night we shut the party down, and the party broke up into 3 different parties musically. It went into the den, it went into the living room, and it stayed in the backyard. And in the den, I picked up my acoustic guitar and I started playing "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. And I'm just picking it out, and as I'm picking the song out, everybody in the room started to sing it all at once. And it was was a magical moment. It really was a magical moment. And then we started singing Hotel California. It was almost spiritual. That's how awesome it was. And I was there's been never anything close to that.
Get up off of that thing and dance until you feel fed up. Get up off of that thing and dance.
I mean, I'm glad to see that this whole party has grown over 8 years' time. That, you know, and now 8 years later, that it's grown into such a huge deal.
This is the time for evil clone. Crazy. With your bricks down to the bone.
Yeah, like where is this going, do you think?
10 years is going to be crazy. I know that much. I mean, it's not stopping. This is definitely the most popular Home-WoodStock I've attended.
Try to find time to find the words, but I could have all the time in the world.
That's the fun thing about this event is that we kind of just threw a band together. You know, we're all musicians and we never really played together. We all kind of do our own thing. But this year we decided, you know, you guys want to play a bunch of cover songs. We have time that we need to fill before the bigger bands go on. So we put this together over a couple weeks. We had a couple rehearsals, went to a studio and all that. Rehearsed for it. It was a lot of fun. It's the first time I've ever played bass on stage, so I was pretty excited.
I said, hey, Clara, come on, let's go downtown.
It's always a chill time. There's never really like an outrageous. There's an outrageous amount of people here right now, and there's going to be an even more outrageous amount of people here when Juliet and Woodfish are about to go. But I mean, it's always very low key. I mean, I'm sure some people won't remember what happened the next day, but no one's ever out of line. It's all good people, good vibes, good music, good food, good times all around. Every year. And we always manage to get beautiful weather. It's like we made a deal with the devil or something like that. People like to joke. And we're going to play Frisbee.
Okay.
They're pretty close. Next to Drew. You shut up! I hate you! I hate you! You're the worst! I'm actually looking for an acoustic guitar because me and him
other than this guy.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
They're both ugly.
I know, we didn't play Spice Girls yet.
Okay, yeah. You know,